to think about if you really want to make sales. So, the first one is thinking about who you are. Because what is unique about your business and your products is you. Your story, your background, how you create your products, and what is special and different about your yarn or your patterns is absolutely unique to you and it's unlike anybody else. So even if you've got some of those gremlins in your head, and we've all got them, saying, I'm no different to the hundreds and thousands of other people out there who are making yarn and designing patterns, yes, you are different because you are totally unique. So connect with your audience by telling that story. Let them have a little bit of a sneaky look into the background about who you are, maybe a little bit about your family, whatever level you're comfortable with about sharing about your family, how you got here. So have you always done this, or did you have a different job and career before? You know, lots of us have changed our careers after having children. So maybe tell a little bit of that story as well, and give them a bit of behind the scenes as well. So how do you create? And people are going to really resonate with that, and they're going to want to know more, and they're going to be engaging with who you are, and then they're going to want to know more about your products. And this is going to help you create more sales. So number 2 is about advertising your products with brilliant pictures. Okay, they say a picture tells 1,000 words, or whatever the saying is. It's absolutely true. So if you have a little look through different social media feeds, look at the quality of some of the photos and think about what you like and what you don't like, what attracts you and what makes you just keep scrolling past, because actually you can't really see what it is they're showing you. So the things that you need to think about are brilliant lighting. You need it to be a natural lighting. So you don't want a really bright sunny day outside, because that's going to just blow out all of the colours and the nuances in your yarn. If that's what you're photographing, and even if you're designing patterns, you're probably going to be photographing yarn as well, because you're going to be photographing your samples, right? So maybe a slightly cloudy day is good if you're going to be outside, or if you're inside, close to a window. Again, not with lots of bright sunlight splashing over your product, but lots of natural light, maybe coming in from the side. Have a little play around, try lots of different test shots to see how it works. And there's loads of brilliant online resources for photography. So I will find some links for some of that and post that for you. Okay, you want to have a nice clean background. You're showing your product off. So don't confuse people by putting too much in the background. Keep it simple. Yes, dress the picture, style it a little bit, because that makes it more fun and more interesting and more engaging. But find things that complement what you have made. Okay. Make sure you're showing that product really, really clearly. If you can do close-ups, do some of those. You know, perhaps if you create a carousel of pictures, so you can do something that shows the whole thing and then maybe some close-ups of some of the details, then people can really get a feel for what it is that you've made. And consistency in your approach. So thinking about your brand, your look and feel that you're trying to show through all of your different social media platforms. If you have a website, if you have an Etsy shop, what you'd like is that when people see a photograph, they think, I've seen something like that before. I think that's come from this maker. So you're starting to build familiarity, and people recognize your work, and then they know that they've already got a connection with you. And that's part of the process of building your audience. And the third thing is keep showing up. Be consistent, turn up when you say you will, turn up regularly. Don't worry too much about over-posting. I think we've all had that concern. I definitely have in the past. But actually, only a small amount of your audience sees any one post. So even if you start repeating posts or running similar posts every now and then don't worry, because people probably haven't seen all of them anyway. But what they do want to know is that you're going to show up regularly. Otherwise, they may see something that you posted a few weeks ago and then they think, I'm really interested in that maker or that product, but actually she's not posted anything for quite a long time, so maybe she's not doing this anymore. You know, maybe she's not active right now. So you keep showing up, have some consistency about what you're putting out there. Don't just put sales posts, so sell, switches people off. So you want to be doing different kinds of content. So maybe some added value, maybe some storytelling, the behind the scenes stuff. Maybe you can share some of your knowledge and your experience and help other people learn about what you're doing. And then every now and then, pop a little sales post in there as well, because you are here to sell. So that's okay, and you need to do it. But you need to do it in a way that makes people want to be part of your circle. So I hope that helps. I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to know what has worked for you. And if you've been working on any of these particular 3 things, tell me how it's going. See you later, guys.